You are so correct. Yes, I do. I have people to DM me, and that's the motivation that I need sometimes. Because sometimes in my mind, I'm like, girl, what are you doing?
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of the Beauty in You podcast. I'm super excited for this guest today. She came all the way from my hometown, the state of Georgia, and I've known her for a while. She is growing and blossoming, and I just can't wait for you all to hear her journey. Sha-Abria.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to the Beauty in You podcast.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited to have you here. We've been working together for a while. We've known each other for a while as well. And you've already joined me on the Beauty in You podcast before.
Yes, I have.
This time is a little bit different. You've had a lot of changes in the past few years. And so I want you to start by walking me through a little bit of that journey. But first, introduce yourself.
Hi, guys. I am Sha-Abria Williams, the model. I love fashion and beauty. I'm from beautiful Macon, Georgia. My motto is faith over fear. And every day I wake up in great expectation of being confidently, fabulously, fiercely me.
Yay. You're so confident when you say it. Your confidence has grown so much.
Thank you.
So walk me a little bit through your rediscovery journey and kind of what's different this time around versus the first time we spoke.
Where do I begin, Chiquita? The first time we spoke, I covered what happened to me and what I had to get through. This time, I want to show you what God has brought me through and brought me to through faith over fear. So, of course, like you said, you've been my mentor this year, and you have been such a blessing. I want to say thank you for that. You helped me bring to light my vision together for my book, Faith Unlocked, Purpose Unleashed. I'm so excited. It will soon be released. I've still been working on my skincare brand. Just so many exciting things I have coming.
Yes. So one of the things I always talk about with you is that you already have it in you. The faith over fear part, like that's your motto. It's everywhere. If I Google you, it comes up. I'm Googling, making sure we're getting that SEO going. It does come up. But talk to the audience a little bit about what does that mean, faith over fear?
Faith over fear means to me the strength of God. In my toughest times, as you know, in the first time we spoke, I lost my mom to stage 4 colon cancer, and I lost my nephew in a tragic way. And I took that tragedy, and instead of making it bitter, instead of being in a mindset that I wouldn't make it, I took it and used it as fuel to inspire not only myself, but others that you can get through anything through the strength of God, which is simply having faith in Him.
Yes, and you have done that. You give back to the community quite a bit.
Yes.
Talk to me about a little bit of the programs that you give back to and the charities you give back to as well, due to your experience.
Yes. I work 2 charities, Colorectal Cancer Alliance. I do that in honor of my mom. And for the second year in October, I will be doing a 3-mile marathon walk in honor of her, as well as those who have fought against this disease. I also work with NAMI, National Alliance for Mental Illness. I had to think about it because I just started recently working with them. But I do that in honor of my nephew, whom I lost to suicide. I don't want his voice to be lost. He's more than just what he went through and faced. He is a beautiful soul. And I want others to know, especially young people, that they can get through things. Just ask for the help.
Ask for the help. Both things that you've gone through with the loss of your mother and the loss of your nephew are very heavy things to go through. And you didn't let it stop you.
No.
You still go through your process, but you still also inspire other people. What gets you to do that? What motivates you to do that?
Oh, that was an awesome question. I will have to say to honor legacy. I promised my mother that when I lost her, that I would live my life in a positive way, that I would honor God, her, and myself to that promise. And I think about the person that's out there who needs that hope, that glimmer of light in a world that you don't always see that. So if I can be a vessel to be that light, that's what keeps me going.
I understand that because I always joke about my Lifetime movie. Like, y'all know I have a Lifetime movie. Those that's been knowing me for a while, y'all know my Lifetime movie. And the days that I feel super, super low or that I don't want to do it, I'm like, I know God did not put me through this Lifetime movie to not share those experiences. And so that is what motivates me to get up each day and keep going, because I know someone's waiting.
Absolutely.
One of the things I try to talk to you about is like being consistent online and showing up and just, spreading your voice, because there is someone that's waiting for you.
Yes.
And when you go a couple of days without any motivational message, you'll find those DMs where like, girl, where you at?
You are so correct. Yes, I do. I have people to DM me, and that's the motivation that I need sometimes, because sometimes in my mind I'm like, girl, what are you doing? And then I get that DM. I think in a way that's God kind of like giving you that nudge that keep going. You're doing good work.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you saying that. So true.
Yeah, you're doing it. You're doing it. Everything we talked about in the beginning of the year, like we're halfway through and I'm like, she's doing it. I'm so excited. Like it makes me very, very proud of you, because I'm watching you blossom into that. And so you're literally speaking it into existence. One thing that I have noticed that you changed and we talked about was, at first you would always say, when I have something coming out real soon, but when you're like doubting, like you get really excited, but when you talk about yourself, you kind of doubt a little bit. And the moment I'm like, yo, you got to change your mindset. Like you need to get out there and say, I have this coming out. I can't wait to show you.
Yes.
I've noticed since you've done that, it's been a like 180.
Yes.
Talk to me about that.
Because of you.
No,
to be
because
honest.
of you. I'm just here to like, let's go. But that's because of you. Like,
Yes.
you don't have to do it for me. You're doing it for you. And I've seen just a big change.
Yes. Well, the reason I say because of you, because you've been my mentor, and it's good to have someone who's been where you're trying to get to. You yourself is a phenomenal woman, and you mentoring me gave me that nudge. I'm kind of, yourself, more of an introvert, kind of shy. Even though I do modeling, you'd be amazed, I am. But just that nudge, just don't care about what people think. Just do it. Do it anyway. And, most times it works out. And if it don't, hey, at least I tried. So that's what gave me that confidence.
Them shorts is showing on YouTube that it's working, okay? And them numbers, I'm like, look at them numbers.
Yes, yes.
So I'm super excited about that. So you are working on your book.
I
And
am.
you're still writing your book. But talk to me and talk to the audience a little bit about it.
Yes. Faith Unlocked, Purpose Unleashed. And I know it sounds like a simple title, but it's powerful, those simple words. When I unlocked my faith, it unleashed so many other avenues of blessings for me. And so that's what I talk about in the book, how I used faith as, motivation, as a momentum to get to purpose. And I want to inspire the next person that they can do the same. We all have different gifts. Mine so happened to be just, inspiring others, encouraging others, modeling and fashion, which I love. But whatever your gift is, if you're a chef, if you're a musician, if you're a singer, take that and use it for good purpose and good works to help the next person.
It's about using what you already have. And so a lot of times I'll get ladies that are like, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know how I'm going to get started. I want to do something. I'm like, no,
Yes.
I know that It's just that fear that jumps in there like, what are people going to think? Or that's not really a business, or you shouldn't really be doing that. But you already know what to do. And it's about doing what you know. You don't have to wait for the funding or wait for the support. Because I remember I told you, the people you think that's about to support you are not going to be the ones to support you. And that's okay.
Yes.
That's okay. But that is also a hard obstacle to get to. Like, I just knew they was about to support me and then they don't. You're like, ooh, should I really be doing this? Well, it's okay. They don't understand what I'm trying to do, but I have to keep going for myself. And so it's just one of those things that we have to continue to work on that mindset and really, really push through.
I'm so glad you mentioned that, because one of the toughest things I've had to deal with is just what you spoke about, especially isolation. I used to be like, God, what is it about me with people? I'm a nice person. I'm a good person. I try to help others, especially those I know. I feel like they kind of ghosted me, a lot of them. Here I am excited about this big thing that I'm doing, and I share it, and it's like, but it teaches you self-confidence.
Yeah.
It prunes it even more. I already have the confidence, but it's just pruning it more because true leaders know how to stand with or without someone.
There you go. Say it again for the people in the back. This podcast episode is brought to you by FemForce, the ultimate solution for entrepreneurs craving consistent professional content without the hassle. Say goodbye to content creation overwhelm and hello to streamlined process that delivers 50 to 60 stunning photos and short video clips in just 1 hour. With shoots held at Instagram-worthy locations across cities like Austin, Atlanta, Dallas, DC, Denver, Houston, Miami, Nashville, Phoenix, and Tampa, FemForce ensures you have fresh visuals to elevate your brand every month. Whether you're launching a new product, updating your website, or keeping your social media vibrant, FemForce Shoots has got you covered. Don't miss this game-changing opportunity to elevate your brand and finally get the content you deserve. I've got an exclusive code just for my listeners to get you started today. So you can stop waiting and start showing up like the boss you are. Click the link below and let FemForce Shoots bring your brand to life. I have gone through that journey as well.
Mm-hmm.
I've lost a lot of people that I thought were just going to be right here with me because I've told them like, I want to do this and then I'm going to do this and I'm going to write my book and I'm going to have my own podcast. I'm going to get in the studio. You know, I'm going to Hollywood. I'm like all the things. And as I keep growing and accomplishing those things, those people are nowhere to be found at all. And it was hard for me at first because same thing. I'm like, I know I can sleep at night because I personally didn't do anything to them. What is it? But what I found during my period of isolation is absolutely what I needed. I needed that period of isolation to realize, who is Chiquita? What are you trying to do? And what are you trying to grow? And I am very particular now about who I invite in my circle, who I hang out with. Like, I'm not going to eat with everybody. I just, and the people that know me, like, don't even ask Kita because she's not coming.
Right.
Kita's not coming. Like, yeah, I'm not coming. I don't have anything to talk about with you guys. And that's okay because this is my goal in my journey and that's where I'm headed. And so I learned that through my period of isolation, but I went through the same thing. I was like, what did I do?
Nothing.
What did I do? Why did they ghost me? Why are they treating me like this? But it's easy when you're hurt and going through for those people like, yeah, girl, what happened? Oh, I want to know the tea. But then when you don't have that to talk about anymore, then
what do you have?
What do you have?
You have nothing in common and you realize that you don't have that in common. And so now I'm over that. Like I am, and you know, for one of my sayings, I always say focus kills out distractions. I am so laser focused on my goals and what I want to do with myself and my life for my family's legacy and my commitment to that, to where I don't even see those people. They are a blur now. And they probably wondering like, what she got going on? But you know,
Don't worry about it.
block out the noise. The first thing they'll say is, oh, she's acting funny. She's acting different. She thinks she's better than us or whatever. But it's not that. It's just I'm on a mission to help someone else. And I think that shows the kind of heart that you and I both have. That is a selfless love. And the right people will see that.
The right people will come and that's who you embrace.
Yes.
So the saying that you actually just said, I believe is in your ebook.
It is.
Okay. I'm like, I know. I've seen that before. So you have an ebook that's getting ready to come out in the next few months.
Yes.
Super excited about that. So talk to me about the inspiration behind your ebook.
The inspiration behind it is because I believe in order to feed a good mindset, you have to start with what you put inside of it. And so I just took simple sayings, simple prayers that I use daily myself, wrote it down. And I like to back it up with scripture. So I made sure that I put each scripture that person can go and read, and then finally to write out their thoughts. And that's where that comes from.
Yes. And I'm so excited about it.
Thank you.
The one thing about affirmations, I would say, like, y'all, it's not a joke. Like when I started with affirmations, it was very difficult for me. I thought it was kind of stupid. I'm not going to lie. I was like, you want me to do what? Like when I was in therapy, my therapist was like, listen, you need to do the affirmations. Your mindset, girl. We have to change this. Like you are all about the negative, but you're not absorbing any of the positivity. I need you to switch that. You have to work on your affirmations. I'm like, this is dumb. She's like, say it with me. I am confident, I'm beautiful, I'm worthy. Those were my 3 that I had to start with.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like looking in the mirror and I'm saying these affirmations and I'm like, this is so stupid. Like, I don't get it. I was like, I hated it until I started to say it more and I started to believe it. And I'm like, oh, I am confident. I am worthy of more, Then I started putting them on sticky notes. Then I started putting them all over the house. Now everybody in the house has affirmations on their mirrors. Like even the kids, they have affirmations on their wall. And then I made them this year put 3 words on their mirror. And that's what we are focused on. So when they get up and they're doing their skin and all the things they do, they see those 3 words. So they know that that's what they have to do for the day. And I found such a difference. Like even with Aaliyah, like she has faith on there, like faith and confidence. And this year she went out there and track and she just did the thing. And so it's like, it really does work.
It really does.
It really works.
You soak it in like a sponge. I tell my followers online that all the time. Guys, soak it in until you are what you think. You are what you speak.
Yep. You're right. I'm thinking back to my beginning of my journey. I'm like, oh my gosh. When I was first in my Lifetime movie of just going through hurt, depression, anxiety, all those things, at one point I believed that like maybe I did something so wrong that this is what I'm supposed to be feeling right now. Like maybe I'm supposed to be going through all of this. Maybe I'm being punished for something and I can't really think of exactly what it is, but maybe I'm supposed to. And I believed that for a very long time. And it weighed heavy on me. And it got to the point to where I don't think I could have got any lower. That I had to switch that. And so negativity will weigh on you.
It will.
You will carry somebody else's weight if you don't do the work.
If you don't do the work. And look at you now. So amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You as well.
Thank you.
And so you're all about your fashion and modeling.
Yes.
Talk to me how you take your faith over fear, your modeling, and your charity, and you wrap it all into one. Talk to me about that part of you because it's important. It's important.
It is. Okay. Let's see. You always ask the best questions. You really make me think. Well, I'll say it just goes back to being a kid. I think whatever gift you already have in you, you just hone on into it, from childhood. For me, it was always fashion. And I just used to sit and daydream. I kid you not. I probably worried my mom so much by just telling her, I want to do this, I want to do that with fashion and clothes. But it was an expression for me. And as I started getting older, I started getting discovered. Didn't take it serious at first because I was so young and didn't understand the full aspect of it. As I got older, I went to my first audition and fell in love at the age of 18. Been into it ever since. As far as the, inspiring others with it, I wanted people to know it's not just about a pretty face or, a garment that you have on. It's the inside out because you can have the most beautiful outfit on, makeup done, whatever. If the inside is not, content, is not whole, that outfit is just clothing. So beauty is from the inside out. I wanted to convey that in whatever I do in my charity work. And then faith over fear is just give me the strength to just get the word out to everyone.
I like that, that it's all coming together. You haven't just put yourself in a hole. You're doing all of your gifts and they all go together. They're all about faith and you're showing other people how to do that. And so again, it doesn't matter what you go through. You're allowed to take those experiences, take those lessons and live in your purpose.
Yes.
And that is what you're doing.
Yes. And I love it. I am having the time of my life. This has been the best I've felt in years. I had to work towards that healing. And I can honestly say I feel so good. It's nothing like total inner peace.
I love that you said you had to work on that healing because, well, because you work with me. But when you come work with me, it's not just about building the brand, but we do the healing part. We start with the heal framework, that honesty, expression, awareness, and light. And I feel like it's key, even for myself. If I did not heal, and we're always healing. We're always healing and going through. We've just built our tool bag, so now we know how to handle those things when they come back up. But it started with my healing journey. Had I not healed and put in the work and went to the therapy and all the things and continued the work even after, I would not be here today. And so it definitely has to be, I feel like, the foundation of anyone who's stepping into their purpose is like, you have to do the work. Like, you have got to heal from whatever that is, whatever's
Absolutely.
blocking you, whether it's fear, whether it's childhood trauma, just having to grow up too fast where you're dealing with your parents' problems, like all those things
Absolutely.
follow us into adulthood.
It does.
And then we're trying to figure out, why can't we function? And so I just think that healing, that when you said, I'm like, yes, we have to heal first before you can start to do the thing. I just don't feel like there's a way around that.
Absolutely. I totally agree. And once I healed, oh my gosh, this strength just came. I believe it was already there, but I just had to prune it more, to pull it out more. And once I got that healing, Chiquita, the sky has been the limit and the blessings. And not just materialistic things when I say that, money or fame or fortune, but the absolute most priceless thing, again, I say, is total inner peace. Nothing's crowding your mind. You can think clearly. And when you think clearly, you can help the next person better.
And that's what you're doing. There's someone that's watching you and that is continuing to watch you throughout this journey. And they're like, if she can do it, I can do it too.
Yes.
I've gone through that as well. She's lost significant people in her life. She's still moving on. She's modeling. I mean, that's confidence within itself. Like, she's doing all the things. And so there's someone watching you, and there's someone that's going to be watching and listening to this episode. And it's like, I want to be just like her. And those that, if they haven't seen you on Amazon Prime yet, anyways, to know like, that's her. That's exactly who I want to be like.
Yes, absolutely. And that's what it's all about, is, inspiring the next person. That's what I want to do, is inspire. I love it. It makes me light up to see the next person blessed.
So what advice would you give, though, to that one person that is listening or watching and they're saying, but I can't do it. Like, I just don't have it like she does. What would you say to them?
Oh, my goodness. That's a good question. My advice is get out of your own head. If you tell yourself that, that's what it's going to be. There's no rocket science to me. I'm not super special. I'm just someone who made up their mind that I can either use this tragedy for good, or I can let it keep me bitter and stuck. And that's not the way I want to live my life. I would assume no one wants to live their life that way. So my advice, change the mindset and you can move forward.
Yes.
Speak life into yourself.
I agree. Change that mindset, do the work, do the healing, but you can do it too. If we can do it, you can do it. And I really I'm like the biggest cheerleader. Like, you can do it. Let me look at it. Let me see. Okay, this is what I need to do. This is what you owe me by tomorrow.
Yes, you are. You are amazing. Yes, you do have it.
I mean, well, I just want you to do it.
Yes. I want to tell you guys, Chiquita does not play as a mentor, but she's totally awesome.
I appreciate you so much.
You're welcome.
So can you let the audience know where they can find you, where they can connect with you, where they can follow your journey with all these amazing things that you have coming out?
Yes, absolutely. I am Sha-Abria Williams, the model. You can find me at Sha-Abria _the_ model official on Instagram. My TikTok is at CoverGirl247 and my YouTube is at CoverGirl7.
Yes. I want to thank you for joining me today.
You're welcome.
We have an exciting next couple of days, so we're about to get in.
Yes.
So thank you so much for being a part of my journey as
You're
well.
so welcome.
All right, y'all. If you are watching this on YouTube, make sure to hit that bell and subscribe. And if you're listening wherever you stream your podcast, make sure to leave a review. All right, you guys, until next time.